Hi, fire signs. How are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 8th through the 15th. Happy birthday to all my Aries, Aries. All right, fire signs. So we're going to do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in that order. So if you could timestamp, I'm so appreciative for those of you that take the time to do that. Thank you. I know other people really appreciate that too. So thank you so much for time stamping. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Aries. Please like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned also this week because I just posted your X spreads, but I'm also posting your May monthlies. I'm doing those very early because of the Chiron and the Uranus transit that are taking place. There's a lot of important information in those. So I'm doing the May readings very early, so please watch those. And if you want notification, you can click on the bell, and it will notify you as soon as I get those uploaded. Okay, all right, Aries, let's get started. Aries, what is going on in Aries life? I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I'm using the Night Sun Tarot. I don't think I've used this yet for you guys. I got this in Louisiana, in New Orleans, at a voodoo shop called Hex, which sounds scary and all that stuff, but it was a really, really, really cool shop. And the guy there was like, you have to get this deck. And so we did. Okay. All right. Aries, what is going on in Aries? Love life, personal life, spiritual life, financial life for April 8th through the 15th. What are the messages for Aries? What are the messages for Aries? Okay. And again, this is the Night Sun Tarot by Fabio Listriani, if you're interested. Okay. Well, that's a nice way to start the read off. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So victory. Victory. Like Johnny, who says that? Johnny Drama. Victory. Okay, Aries. If you don't know who Johnny Drama is, you should. Okay, so victory. It's going to be a great week, Aries. I mean, I don't even need to. So we have the Ten of Cups. This is your foundation card. There's extreme emotional happiness this week. You are very content. It's also crossed by the devil. So we could have a unhealthy attachments making you very happy, okay, if you want to look at it on kind of a negative slant. But this could also be emotional attachments being able to control them, like addictive behaviors, being able to control them, and that moves you into extreme happiness. And the reason why I say that, being able to control them, is because this is a challenge or a benefit. And when we look at the bottom of the deck being a victory, obviously there's a victory here in being able to control our inner demons and our addictive behaviors or addictive energy, whatever it is. But it does lead you to the highest level of emotional satisfaction, emotional gratification. So beautiful. This is going to be an amazing week for you, Aries. Now, in the past, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So there could have been some money issues. There could have been some stability issues, or just like relationship stability issues where you, like, maybe you thought there was a lot of stability there and then you realized that there wasn't, or that there was money issues or something like that. But this is in the past. Okay, so there's no need to worry about any of that anymore because you're moving into an even higher level of satisfaction and gratification, and that's all of this plus the emotional side of it. I always look at the Ten of Cups trumping the Ten of Pentacles because it includes it, and then also the emotional happiness too. So grounding you, we have the Hermit reversed, and then we also have the Hierophant. So again, stability, and letting go of any internal thoughts that we've needed to figure out here with the Hermit. Like, you're not searching anymore. You're not seeking answers. It's like you've got this stuff figured out now. You're happy, you're content, you're stable, and you're stabilizing. So there's a lot of structure here this week for you. This is a beautiful reading. I'm so excited for you, Aries. Here we have the Two of Wands in your future. This is a pathway. This is a choice. This is also looking at the past, looking at the future. Let me look closely at this card. Looking at the past, looking at the future, and realizing that you're kind of stuck in the middle at this point in time. However, you're not letting it bother you. You're very, very clearly aware of the current situation and making decisions with what to do about it. How you feel about your situation, whether we're talking about money, life, spirituality, friends, family, love, whatever we're talking about here. How you feel about it is the Chariot. You're making swift decisions. You're making good decisions. You're moving forward. And you definitely feel very much in control. Because don't forget this card. There's so much symbolism in these cards. Look at the canopy that usually has stars in it in other tarot decks. Look at all these symbols. Okay, like I've got to learn this deck. But these usually indicate the water and the emotions he's taking them with them, but he's also very controlled. So he's making decisions based on them, but very swift. Oh, my nails look like crap. Sorry. Very swift decisions. So beautiful. You're feeling very much in control of everything. And how the other person or your external realm feels about you is the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings, emotional satisfaction, again, love, divine connection, divine energy, things are as they should be. So they feel, and actually you do too, Aries, feel a very great deal of synchronicity occurring this week. Things are just falling into place. Now, in your hopes and fears, Aries, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is reversed. So this is good. Because when this card is reversed, you're not enjoying the single life. You're happy that you're not single. You may be focusing on money and earning money and saving money. Like you kind of have that relationship contentment side figured out. And now you're focusing on growth and development. Wealth building. And then the Eight of Pentacles here is your outcome card, which is an indication that there's not a lot of work that needs to go into this. Things are just like, remember when I was talking about the synchronicity? Things are just occurring and it's taking place and it's good and it's falling into place. Again, you're not going to have to put a lot of work and energy into this. It's just going to be turning out in your favor. Again, victory, victory, victory. Let's pull a clarifier on this outcome card. Spirit and Universe, please clarify this Eight of Pentacles for Aries. Please clarify this Eight of Pentacles for Aries. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. Two of Cups reversed again. Yeah, like the relationship, the emotional side of things, it's all like you're not focusing on getting it or having it or keeping it. It's like it's content, you're stable. That's already there. Now it's just focusing on building. Okay? All right. Thank you, Aries. I love you. Watch your monthlies. They're coming up. And I will talk to you later. All right? If you want to book a private reading, you can click on the link below. Okay, let's move on to Leos. Hi Leos, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly reading. I am using the Night Sun Tarot deck by Fabio Listrani. Let's get started. If you want to order a private reading, you can click on the link below. And stay tuned for your May readings. I'll keep that out. No, it's Judgment reversed. We'll remember it if it pops out again. All right, Leos, what's going on? What are the messages for Leos this week of April 8th through 15th? What are the messages for Leos April 8th through the 15th? Leos, what's happening here? Okay, we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have the High Priestess reversed also. And it's interesting. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign. And this doesn't have to be a love reading. Take these messages and apply them to whatever you're questioning or whatever you need clarification with, okay? Please keep that in mind. Now, the High Priestess. The High Priestess reversed, actually. This is secrets being revealed. This is information that you've been wanting to... if you look in her book... Sorry, I'm just looking at this card because there's so much symbolism here. See how it says sapien right there? And if you look at her book, there's all these symbols. And even on her hand, right? Like she knows, I have to learn about what all these mean, but she knows, like she has all these inside information. And when this is reversed, she doesn't. Okay, I mean, even look at the symbols on the edge of this card. So when this is reversed, it's either not just kept for her, or my nails are driving me nuts. It's not just kept for her, or it's being revealed, like it's coming to light. And it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But the reason why I say it's interesting is because we do have the King of Swords here. We also have the Three of Swords here. So with the King of Swords here, he usually is not very much in tune with his emotions. He's all strategy and planning and execution, okay, what he's doing, building. So there's a lack of emotions here. What's this? The Queen of Cups reverse. So there's a lack of emotions here on some level. But what's interesting is, Leos, what's crossing you is the Six of Wands. And so even though secrets might be getting revealed, you're okay with it. This isn't bothering you. None of this is bothering you whatsoever. And it's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's very interesting because here with the Ten of Cups, it's like you might not be 100% emotionally fulfilled, but you might be completely okay with that. It might be one of those situations where you're thinking, you know, maybe it's best to not have so much emotion so we can think clearly. Okay, in the past we have the Hermit reversed. This is you pushing forward, trying to make stuff work, trying to do something, and not going into introspection, not identifying your role in making something better or worse. Just only doing, just only acting. So it's brought you here, and I think you're okay with it. We have the Chariot, and the reason why I say I think you're okay with it is because I think you're going to keep going. And again, it leads you to a place where there is the Ace of Cups reversed. So again, not really divinely guided emotional status. This could be something that's not new. This could be revolving around a relationship that's not new. But we do have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is the card of either being single or very much focusing on money, not so much relationship growth. Again, these cups are reversed. I think you're okay with it. This week anyway. This is more about focusing on stability, financial stability. We do have the Five of Cups reversed here. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, if this is a relationship reading for you or a work reading for you, whomever it is you're dealing with, they don't have any regrets either. Okay, I think you're both okay with whatever the situation is. I'm not going to say any more about that. Now, the Knight of Wands, again, temporary. This is your hopes and fears. So You could be hoping that this is a relationship or this is a situation that will pass and you're okay with that. Like a temporary one night stand, hookup, or just a relationship where you just kind of like get together now and then, okay? Or a business partnership where you just get together. But again, hoping that this could be this, but also maybe fearing that it is. So you might want them to stay, but fearing that they're not going to, but also being okay with the fact there's not an overindulgence of emotions taking place. The outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So there's going to be slow movement, slow discussion. This is a card of learning, so you can apply later. Just like the Page of Swords, that's a card of watching. This is a card of learning, applying, so you can apply something. Let's pull a quick clarifier on this Page of Pentacles. Spirit and Universe, please clarify this Page of Pentacles for Leos. Please clarify this Page of Pentacles for Leos. Ace of Pentacles reversed. So not a new beginning, not a stable one, but discussion about it. Whatever the situation is, Leos, you're definitely okay with it. You're happy. I don't see anything here that's indicating that you're unhappy with it. That's what's so bizarre. But good for you, okay? All right, Leos, I love you. Be sure to watch your May videos. If you want to order a private reading, you can click on the link below. And let's move on to Sagittarius, all right? All right, Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. How are you? Welcome to your weekly reading for April 8th through the 15th. Watch your May videos as soon as I post them next week, please. I have a very important in-depth discussion about two large transits, Uranus and Chiron. Jupiter's still retrograde. Mercury is retrograde. I want to talk to you about this, so please be sure to watch it, okay? X spreads are up. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on this week for you? What are the messages for Sagittarius this week, April 8th through the 15th? Messages for Sagittarius. Okay. I am using the Night Sun Tarot by Fabio Listrani. Gorgeous deck. Okay, lots of swords. The bottom of the deck, we have Justice for you, Sagittarius. So definitely seeking justice, seeking balance. Things are going to be working out in your favor this week. Let's look at why, how, who. So, primary card here is the Two of Swords. So you were making a decision. You're making a decision. And we have the Queen of Swords here also. So you're making a decision. This is quickly making a decision because you know what outcome you want. She is very concise. Look at how she's holding the sword. And this is a very interesting deck. And look down there. What is there? There's a heart in the cage. So she's keeping her emotions at bay. She's keeping her emotions at bay and standing at attention. She's very alert. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she wants. So you're making a very swift decision. And in your past, too, we have the Six of Swords reversed. So you don't need to sort out your thoughts. Okay? You don't need to go into a contemplative state. You don't need to, you're not trying to, and look to see how her head, when it's upright, see how her head is covered? She's masking, like she's present, but her mind is elsewhere. She's She's very physically present, but she's covering up her thoughts because she's sorting something out in her mind. So, but reverse, like, you're not doing it. You don't need to do it. You don't want to do it. You're already making this decision. You know where the justice needs to lie with you. You're going to make that happen. Okay, so what else? The grounding you this week is the Five of Swords reverse. So again, you're going to try to turn something into a win-win situation, but you're also not on board with trying to make somebody else or change somebody else's mind. You're just sitting here saying, I would like to whatever, X, Y, and Z, or A, B, and C with you. I'd like to talk about this. I'd like to whatever. I'd like to resolve this, whatever. Okay? But they have to be on board. And if they're not on board, you're still like, well, I tried, shrug shoulders, next. Okay? We have the Two of Pentacles here too, reverse. So this is being on unsure footing when it's upright. But again, you're not. You're very sure and stable about where you are, how you feel. That's it. Six of Pentacles in the future. There's an unfair relationship taking place, one-sided relationship, lack of reciprocity. So, I mean, if you look too, I mean, this tree is only bearing fruit on one side. Do you see the symbolism here? This tree is only bearing fruit on one side. Okay? So, again, I think you're aware that this could be taking place. That's why the Justice card is here. And you're very aware. We have the Moon reversed here. Oh, I can't ever get this in the camera. We have the Moon reversed. So how you feel about them or how you feel about the situation very, very much has to do with lies, deceit, and manipulation. Again, back to this Justice card. Okay, you're not really trying to... Jeez. The Moon, I learned this too. The Moon can actually indicate pregnancy or faking a pregnancy. That's why it has to do with lies. And if you look, these two are pregnant. Either way, either they're really pregnant, okay, with something being illuminated when it's upright, or they're not pregnant and they fake it, okay? Either way, for you this week, it's reversed. So it doesn't have to be about pregnancy. It can be. But this is more along the lines of lies, deceit, manipulation. So this is how you feel about this situation. That's, again, why you're seeking justice. That's why you're trying to turn this into a win-win situation. You're very aware of what's going on. That's why you're not trying to figure it out. That's why you're keeping your heart at bay. You're just thinking with your head, not your emotions. You're making swift decisions. Like, this is so simple, Sagittarius. How they feel about it is the Eight of Cups reversed, so they don't want to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. They want to try to rectify this, fix this, whatever it is. They don't want this to end. Eight of Cups reversed. Your hopes and fears? King of Cups. Very much afraid of manipulation. Very much afraid of lies and deceit. Outcome? The Empress, or the Emperor. So Sagittarius, the outcome is you being in charge, you taking control, and you, what does this say? Domenico. So you being in control of the situation, very much so. Being very much a leader, very well respected. And very much standing out. You see, here's the sign. I mean, there's the sign of Aries here. So again, we know this is the card of Aries. We already know that, but it's also telling us here, and we also see that here with the head of the ram. But being a very strong leader, well respected. That's why he's holding this, and it has a cross on it. I mean, there's like, people are very much following him and listening to him and admiring him and taking into account what he says. Very, very, very strong leader. Okay, let's clarify that really quickly. No, let's don't. Let's clarify this Moon reverse. What's going on with this Moon reverse for Sagittarius? Spirit and universe, what is going on with this Moon reversed for Sagittarius? Please clarify this Moon. Ace of Swords. So there is clarity. You're seeking clarity. You want clarity. There's options here. We have the Seven of Cups. There's options here. So there is, okay, the moon is reversed. So there's confusion, there's mystery, there's lies, there's manipulation. So you're seeking this clarity, very much so. You're very keenly aware that something shifty is going on and you're here to figure it out and set the record straight. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you. If you want a private reading, click on the link below. Please watch your May videos. I know I keep saying it, but I'm very excited about these transit, and I think you should be too. Okay, especially fire signs, especially earth signs, okay? I love you. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.